Now let's talk about a few rookies to watch. There's always going to be a lot of hype around the #1 overall pick, and Bryce Young will have to deal with that this season in Carolina. But Bryce has shown he can handle expectations. He won a Heisman at Alabama, and he also impressed legendary modern-day head coach Bruce Rollinson during his prep days. Bryce took over as the Monarchs starter as a junior back in 2018.
It means a lot. There's a big tradition here. Coach Rollo stresses tradition very heavily here. So knowing that I've done what a lot of other people have done, and seeing the people around me go through the same thing I am, it really helps. So I'm just glad I could be a part of it.
People don't want to stop and analyze what exactly he walked into. JT Daniels, all of a sudden he's gone with the reclassification, but now all of a sudden this kid comes in and everybody's going, well, okay, what do we got here? You have two different complete styles of quarterbacks. You have JT, who's more of a drop back kid. Now we've got this multifaceted kid, run and shoot kid. The first thing we had to do was tweak the offense. And then we had to get him acclimated into coming from one level of football where he was highly successful to the highest level of football. So there was a lot of adversity, for Bryce, as mentally, physically won't work. He's got a big arm, he makes all the throws, and now you add to that his running ability. So we kind of grew with Bryce.
I knew it was going to be a step up. Both for me, mentally and physically. It's a lot of hard work, a lot more hours I had to put in, but I was kind of expecting that coming in. I knew I was going to have to work hard. I knew that there's going to be high expectations, but, really for me, I was able to lean on my teammates, my coaches. They made it easy on me.
Bryce can thank his father for putting him on this path. It was Craig Young who talked Bryce into trying the quarterback position when he was a young player.
I started as a running back. Yeah, I started 4 years old, running back in flag. Played running back for a while, and kind of just the older I got, the faster everyone else got.
I said, Bryce, look, this kid's faster, a little bit better, so you have one choice. You can be second string. We have a quarterback position open. Why don't you try for that? So he ended up being the quarterback. Literally the first time he dropped back, he completed a pass, and there was a rush, and he sidestepped, and we're like, wait, we might have something here.
For me, it's just been a lot of specific training. My dad started me really, really young as far as getting like a quarterback coach and working out outside of just, the normal Pop Warner practices. Now you see a lot of younger kids doing that, but when I was a little kid, I was 6, 7, working with like a quarterback coach, and that wasn't really a thing back then. So my dad was kind of ahead of the curve on that.
Craig's a good man, okay? I've had every whack job quarterback dad, and I've had a lot of great quarterback dads, and it seems to coincide with the kid's performance. If he's a great quarterback dad, they seem to play better. A quarterback's dad in this program, you got to trust us, and you got to turn your kid over to us. But I can tell you, he'll be ready. He's going to be one of the top recruited players, and obviously, he's going to have a great career.
Football fans didn't get to see much of Jaxon Smith-Njigba in 2022, as he only played in 3 games for Ohio State. But if he can replicate the production we saw in his sophomore season in 2021, the Seattle Seahawks will have a future star in their hands. 2 seasons ago, Jaxon caught 95 passes in 13 games for 1,606 yards and 9 touchdowns. When he played at Rockwall High School, Jaxon was one of the most productive players in Texas high school football history. In 44 career games, he had 5,346 receiving yards and 82 touchdowns. Rockwall fans may not remember all the stats, but they do know he was at his best in the team's biggest games.
He is a baller. John Wooden described competitive greatness as giving your best when your best is needed. And the thing that stands out about Jaxon is that in every big game, he gives his best when his best is needed.
I don't know what's going to happen, and that's what I think pushes me. The unexpected pushes me, because I want to be great so badly, but I don't go into the game thinking I'm just going to take over. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just go out there and I play my hardest, and great things happen.
Throughout his prep career, Jaxon wowed Rockwell fans with highlight reel catches week after week.
It's gotten to the point now where he'll make a catch in a game, and honestly, we're a little bit underwhelmed by it on the sidelines because we've seen it so much. The crowd's going nuts and reporters are talking about it and everything. I think, well, I've seen that about 100 times in practice.
When it's on the field, I don't have too many friends. The only friends I have are the 10 others that are with me on the field. I'm in attack mode and I'm ready to get after it.
As if his desire to win isn't enough, Jaxon's father had a little extra motivation for him.
We have a money chart, and for every yard he gets for a big game, like the Martin game, Highland Park, Longview, he gets so much money per yard, per catch. Everything doubles in the fourth quarter to take the lead. So he likes money, so he's playing for money.
You know, it's not even about the money. It's just, you know, just to see them happy. You know, that's all it really is. Just, you know, seeing my family happy, seeing them happy for me, you know, that's the real blessing.
The reigning NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, bolstered their defense by adding 2 first-rounders from the college national champion Georgia, defensive tackle Jalen Carter, and a young man we met here on the show, Nolan Smith. Smith was considered the #1 player in the 2019 class by 24/7 Sports, but he knew that wouldn't matter when he got to college.
That's why I'm ready to go to college, because the 5 stars and 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, all that cut out, because it's about who's going to get on the field.
When Nolan was being recruited, he wanted coaches to know there's more to him than football, and he liked when recruiters talked to him about off-the-field things.
It's more than just football with me. So, like, when they talk to me, they just talk about football. Like, I want to talk about more than just football, because I love to live a great life after football. Like, I want people to be like, that's a great businessman, and not know that, hopefully, that I played football. That's the goal in my life. You know, I like to say I'm an intelligent person. I sit down and play chess with my coach all the time, and it's just fun. It's just something I like to do. It's no jump. We always say all the time, it's just like football. To know that you mentally break someone down just by moving pieces and they sit there and think, it feel good on the inside. That's better than winning a pass rush, but it's comparable to getting a sack.
With Smith and Carter added to the mix, the Eagles will certainly be one of the favorites in the NFC and also a popular pick to win the Super Bowl. Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.